What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are here once again with some more Nirvana in Fire. I'm taking my time, guys. Taking my time to get through Nirvana in Fire so we can move on to something else. Hopefully you guys don't mind as we go on this journey. I have recently decided to do give you guys 2 episodes per week, so hopefully you guys are good with that. We're gonna take our time and get through this series, and then we get on to the next. I have put myself on a schedule because things were kind of like erratic. You didn't know when to expect episodes and stuff like that. So yeah, now that we're on a schedule and stuff like that, just for all you guys that are out there and you're suggesting shows, just know that I'm adding them to the list. I'm gonna do the next one that I'm going to do after this one is going to be something a lot more modern and stuff like that. I don't know which one I'm going to pick yet, but I'll give you guys that choice, and that's based on all the suggestions that came in that you guys have said, oh, you would love to see my reaction to it, of course. So without no further ado, let's jump into Nirvana in Fire 2, and I will see you guys for the review at the end. Yes, sir. Spitting bars. Oh my god.
太子殿下，没事吧？啊，
没事。
是就好。来，
太子殿下怎么样？
在皇后的西配殿。
Like, why are you not in jail?
你怎么进来的？
先帝赐给佛可以不经传报随时入宫的，可他老人家一直没
Oh
有
yeah,
入
he's
宫，
not supposed to be in jail. What am I
人事
talking
一定受到
about?
了惊吓。我过去看看他。
还看什么太子？你知不知道这块金牌，老王爷为什么一直不用？先帝的恩赐固然是至高的荣耀，但那也仅仅是荣耀而已。 像这种可以不经传宝、不经允准，于素夜之中直入宫禁的东西，不能真的用啊！
我又没有随意使用。既然宫里响了报警金钟，我长林府岂能坐视不管啊？
要是你大哥在，他绝对不会这么贸然行事的。趁着没几个人看见你，赶紧出去吧。你要是担心太子的安危，明日进宫请安便是。快走！快走啊！快点！
See, a lot of times, you see the thing about Ping Xing, right? The thing about him is there's a lot of sincerity to a lot of stuff that he does, but at the same time, it's like he doesn't understand the etiquette because he doesn't, he grew up in a hall, right? He grew up over there, so he doesn't really know the etiquette. And I understand. It's like certain things are given just because, it's whatever, not to actually be used. You know what I'm saying? Because it will look bad. It looks bad, if you have a pass that could just let you like visit the crown prince whenever you want. Like, I get where Fizani's coming from. Like, I understand where he's coming from with this whole thing because, but he's got to understand though, as Ping Xing, but out of concern for somebody that he cares about, I understand why Ping Xing would show up. Not, you know what I'm saying?
本卷大义，来人！
娘娘，
凡是今夜值守的，一律杖杀。
娘娘，怕是也得堪分罪责呀。
东宫遇险，所事之人罪无可赦，就按本宫的意思去办。事后不必禀告太子。
是。
Told you some
平
heads
津
are gonna
拜
roll
见
for
陛下。
this.
守护太子舒适，东宫臣属自当有责。但当夜2班，殿内值守共37人，全数处死，是不是有些太严苛了？
全数处死。
He doesn't even know about it.
是皇后。
皇后娘娘关爱太子，一时急怒，倒也可以理解。
朕知道了，朕会派人去劝阻皇后的。
如何管束内廷10亿人等，陛下从来都是交托给本宫，未曾插手询问过。这是谁又在陛下面前嚼舌头了？
奴婢这就去打听。
不必了，是微臣向陛下求的信。
你，
微臣以为，太子殿下性情温厚，想必不愿意看到娘娘为他如此动怒。
启禀娘娘，濮阳上师求见。
知道了。
是。
娘娘若无其他吩咐，微臣先行告退。
It's like, why does he sound suspicious?
娘娘，大事不好！
上师素来稳重，这是怎么了？
臣连观数月星象，早见异端，只是事关重大，不敢轻下定论。今日得白神所赐言，方才确认无疑。
什么东西确认无疑？
太子恐有大难。
你讲。
Some prophet you are. Come on.
娘娘细想，东宫值守如此严整，昨夜竟然意外失火，这便是大凶的先兆。紫微星芒受将星入侵已久，数月前便有金土合崩。
别讲这些听不懂的。白神究竟如何赐言？你直接说啊！
龙脉将断，太子恐有性命之忧。
放肆！你竟敢如此诅咒太子！我以为你有上师之尊，本宫就不敢杀你。
娘娘息怒，待臣把话说完。既然臣可以窥得异象，证明上天自有垂怜之意。
垂怜之意？你的意思是，太子虽然有劫，但却可解？
正是。殿下此劫乃是将星逼宫所致，不合天道，故而定会留有生门。
生门在何处？
微臣可以施法，祈求白神降福，将太子的凶邪移向他处，由他人代受。不过，
不过什么？
不过东宫之尊，自有天下之重。若以普通平民的性命生计，至少要千百余人。
濮阳营到底在谋划些什么？
We don't know exactly what he's planning, but yeah, for all we
娘娘
know,
心
he
里
could be
清楚。
playing dude
方
from.
才微臣所提的渡劫之法，若是被陛下知晓了，恐怕明日臣就要被拖出宫城，以要挟之名施以火刑。臣愿意冒着性命危险前来禀告。娘娘如此优柔寡断，莫非是不信任臣？
How the fuck would I trust you?
上师能窥天意，从没断错过什么。本宫自然是愿意相信你，只是
什么？
只是正如你所言，陛下他是不会相信的。且莫说他，就连本宫自己的兄长，
陛下失了太子，还有2皇子、3皇子，但是娘娘 您呢？此事要想做的隐秘并不容易，臣为娘娘考虑过。此次，陛下去蔚山守斋，便是最好的时机。娘娘，一旦时机错过了，便再无机会。
皇儿，我的皇儿。
娘娘，时日不多，请娘娘即刻做出决定，臣是否可以为太子立坛，转移凶结？
经多方踏勘，京西赤霞镇应该最为合适。此镇人口逾千，多以贩卖石雕为业，整个镇子依山而建，地势封闭，很容易进行管制。
关键是离金陵城够近。
不过大人，就算整个计划能够顺利进行，最终也会查到长孙大人您的身上。这以后，恐怕您就很难在京城公开立足了。
那又怎样？你我来这金陵城中，又不是为了谋一份锦绣前程，不是要让仇人们也尝一尝当年我们受过的苦吗？
是。
I think you lied, and I'm pretty sure they must have seen you by now.
小侯
Honestly.
爷，小侯爷若是想知道什么，为什么不来直接问我呢？小侯爷被莫兹侯调教之后，身手武功大有长进，跟了我的人这么久，他们居然都没有发现你。
你是如何知道我在这儿的？
在下懂得卜算呢。
Forecasting.
不必
You know
装
the
神弄鬼
weather.
的，你那些西域传来的小把戏，骗得了别人，骗不了我。
口渴了吧？在下请小侯爷喝杯茶。小侯爷胸中的心思不停摇摆，倒让我有些担忧。你真的以为长林王府可以给你施展抱负的机会吗？
如果我真的这么想过，上师又能怎样？
算算时日，老王爷和世子出京，这个时候应该走到元州了。元州，
是我吩咐在这稍后半日，倒不是因为分道而行。这元州有一个地方，我想带你去看看。
Really?
莱阳侯府衰败至此，小侯爷孤苦一人，无依无靠。究其根源，都是因为令尊当年案发。小侯爷就真的一点儿都不怨恨萧平章的父亲吗？
上师舌利如刀，每每说出话来，总能捅进人的心里。只可惜我萧元启不是家母那样的深宅妇人，偏听偏信，有你摆布。看看我现在的境遇，若说心中无恨，那自然是假；但若因为长林王奉旨清理家父当年的案子，就非要说他是我的杀父仇人，上师自己不觉得有些勉强吗？
小侯爷误会了，我所指的萧平章的父亲，并不是长林王。
Seems like some truth is gonna be revealed in this episode.
琅琊阁给你的那个锦囊里，不可能告诉你太多的细节，对不对？ 这圆周是他的祖籍，他一直说要葬在这里。唉，我虽说随了他的心意，但你知道，终究不能为他立碑。
Is this person is this his father? Not his father, but I can never remember his damn name.
据我所知，父王与他曾是最要好的朋友。
不仅如此。你还记得我给你讲过当年被先帝收养的故事吧？
当然记得。父王的出身。
Yo, that's crazy. I didn't even know. A lot of times you guys have mentioned before. I think somebody did mention who he is, but I didn't really pick up on it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really pick up on it. It was 3 of them that Mei Changsu was training, right? And it's the 3 boys that he was training. So we didn't really they didn't even really feature them or or anything like that, because we didn't see them after that one episode after they fought the dude in the hall, right? That he trained them to fight them, right? And of course we have found out later that it was just a ploy. You know what I'm saying? Another part of Mei Changsu's plan and all that. So it was like, to find out that these guys now, like, it was 3 of them, and he was one of the kids, and he said he was the oldest. So that's crazy. So hold on, let's hear him say that again, because I want to get this part. The gentleman, I'm guessing he's talking about Mei Changsu here. That's funny how he even become this high in the freaking channeling manner, because freaking that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. He basically got adopted by the previous emperor, right? That's crazy. I'm guessing the gentleman that he's talking about, right? They needed someone with skills, right? Hold on, I'm trying to get back to it. Back then, there were over 100 children in prison who were associated traders. We know about this, right? It was the slave children that were there, right? These 3 are they are separate from the kid that he was actually teaching to read and fight and stuff. Like, he's different, right? I think he's at Langya Hall. Yeah, I think you guys did tell me that he's at Langya Hall, right? So these are the 3 people. If they didn't show that, I probably wouldn't even remember if they didn't show that little flashback there with me, right? That's crazy. Yeah, you only wanted 3 of them. Okay, so Bing saying father is the oldest. Right. Right. They went to the military together. Right. Okay. Your father. They're saying he became a traitor. Yep. That's what May told them. Never satisfied. That's crazy. I never imagined it would have happened to somebody so close and heard those words too. That's tough.
情谊，他就和你现在一样，总以为自己选定的路还可以回头，做过的事情还可以弥补，但事实证明，终究是害人害己。
Using that to manipulate him. Be like, you're too far gone now.
谁都知道军中贪腐是先帝的大忌，更何况是长林军内呢？凡是涉及其中的人，哪一个不是百般谨慎、小心翼翼？若是没有陆源的反水和举报，令尊一个嫡出的皇子，怎么可能会被人拿了铁证判了死罪？
That's crazy, bro. You can't put that on him.
那他后来呢？
知道自己没有活路了，在萧庭生赶来的路上，就携夫人自尽了。
以前在战场上，每当我做出了错误的决定，都是你父亲及时察觉，替我更正。但是当他走错路的时候，我却没能及时察觉。 那一年，你只有5岁。
他曾经做过这样的错事，父王为何还要坚持立我为长陵府的世子？
你在我身边长大，我知道你是个什么样的孩子。曾经有一个人说过，长林风骨的承袭和延续，并不仅仅是在血脉之间。平章，你从来都没有让我失望过。
以后也不会，父王。
Good boy, good boy. I'm a
萧庭
gentleman.
生只是先帝的养子，如今都能有这般声势。而令尊可是先太后的嫡出之子，皇帝的胞弟。若是没有萧庭生坏事儿，小侯爷和你母亲能落到今天这般田地吗？所以，你若是与长林王府的人假意交好，那是小侯爷聪明；但你若是从此就想听从萧平章的摆布，恐怕莱阳王泉下有知，也是不得安宁。
先帝逢九民寿将至，按照惯例，正要跟宗室近亲去蔚山皇陵守斋1月，太子就随着一起去吧。
那夜东宫失火，太子受了惊吓，现在都整夜噩梦不停。御医说，恐怕不宜远行。
那既然如此，就让他留在京城吧。蔚山有皇家羽林营护卫，朕把飞斩给太子留下来。
臣妾必定尽心照管后宫，请陛下放心。
Just noticed that she has a big ass mole under her chin.
赤霞镇
What
只
are
要
they
连续发现
planning?
7个病例，就会立即上报京兆尹府。
放心吧，这一层上师早就虑到了。在官府还有能力控制一切以前，他是不会让人知道赤霞镇出了这样的事情。
This is the town with the 1,000 people that they're planning to sacrifice.
师傅，赤霞镇3处水源都已投下引发疫病之物，大约数日之后，就会出现明显的病例了。
They're gonna give everybody COVID, man.
还在跟踪无量。
关系，
他们经师傅提醒，特意留心过，说是没有。他
想说什么？
师傅对这位小侯爷，倒是格外宽容。
It's just another pawn for him.
萧炎启聪明多疑，有头脑，又懂得隐忍，远比其他人更加危险。师父在他身上下功夫，那是因为他将成为将来师父埋在大梁皇室的一根毒刺。徒儿不用妒忌他。师父有一天是要死的，但只要他还活着，这金陵城就休享安宁。
All right, so this episode was really cool, man. As I said, from like episode 16, something like that, they've really been ramping up the story and giving us a lot more context as to what's really going on. So I'm really enjoying that for the most part. This has been great so far. I'm enjoying it thoroughly, actually, even though we're moving slower than when I was watching the first part, Nirvana in Fire. I'm still enjoying this part, and the pacing is good. So now they're kind of ramping things up, getting to the point of what it is, right? So since episode 16, man, they have really been dropping some knowledge, giving us some more context, kind of giving us an insight on, you know, what the high priest or whatever they call him, Puyang Yang, okay, what he's up to and what he's planning. The entire plan is not outlined yet, but we know what his end goal is. He has some sort of grudge against the city, the empire, right? I think there was a disease that swept through his city, seems like it killed his mom and his dad. He was left an orphan, and they probably just left them there to die or something like that. And he just has this grudge against them, so he wants to destroy the current emperor. It might even be deeper than that, to be honest, but I guess more of it will be revealed so that we can get a better understanding of why he has this vigorous hatred of this place, and wants to just take it over or even overthrow, you know what I'm saying, from what we know so far. So the situation is this, right? Yuan Shi, finally remembering his name, right, is still like on the fence. I wonder if that this last talk that he found out that is, you know what I'm saying, found some things out about what happened to his father and stuff like that, and he's thinking that maybe you know, the leader of the Shanling army in Shanling Manor right now, if he's responsible somehow. Now it's up to him if he's going to believe Puyang Yang, the high priest, if he's going to believe him or he's not going to believe him. It's going to be, he still has a decision to make. And at this point, what the high priest was trying to kind of tell him is that you can't be on the fence about this, because you've already done things that are outside the lines. You're already coloring outside the lines, so you can't just turn back now. And he gave him basically the example of Ping Zhang's father that, you know what I'm saying, that I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? I think you guys did mention it in a comment. Somebody mentioned it in the comment before when I just started watching this, when I was a little bit confused about what's going on. Somebody kind of outlined certain things for me. I don't remember exactly what the comment said. It was so long ago, right? So I think in terms of you know, them bringing that up, showing the goat, Mei Chang-su, you know what I'm saying, Lin Shu, is those three boys that was basically insignificant after that one little fight they had, which was a part of the plan of Mei Chang-su to have them fight this dude that came from where, you know what I'm saying, Mei Chang-su was coming from, bring him into the city, right, to this fake fight that he set up, right, with this dude that's supposed to be a great fighter. And these three boys, he trained them, I think he trained them in 3 days, if I remember correctly. I think it was 3 days he got, or something like that. Either 3 or I think it was like 3 or 5 days or something like that he had to train them. And he trained them how to combat him, because this dude just came in this tournament that was just beating up everybody. So so it was all a ploy, right? But these three boys becoming so important in this part of the story, rise to such high, you know, place in the empire, you know, and then hearing that the oldest one, you know what I mean, hearing that the oldest one was, you know, lost his way, if you want to put it like that. He lost his way along the way, right? He lost his way, and it was a situation where, you know, he was too far gone because of greed, you know what I mean? And it goes to show you that, you know, greed is one of those things, man, that I try to curtail so much, because we all struggle with greed, no matter any, you know what I'm saying, no matter how people may try to come off in certain instances. It's something that we all struggle to contain, you know, pride and all of those things. Like, we, as human beings, we all struggle with this stuff, and we have to curtail it as much as possible and not act on these impulses that we have, that drives us to do certain things. And you know, to put things into perspective for you guys, right? It took me a very long time, and because I know myself and I know I can get carried away. I'm an animal. You know what I'm saying? I'm an animal when it comes on to like negotiating, you know, business, all that shit. I'm an animal, right? So when it came on to my YouTube channel, there's certain things I just didn't want to do, but because subscribers kept asking for it, or they say, hey man, why don't you do this, or why don't you do that, I say, you know what, let me give in. But I'm gonna make it as simple as possible and make it that it's never something that's going to get in the way of me, or get to the point where I'm like, yo, I want more, I want more, I want more. You know what I'm saying? That's why I've always hesitated over the years to do like Patreon and stuff like that. Like I'm doing it now, but it's on a very minor scale of things. If it grows to be something, then it grows to be something. You know what I'm saying? And I always tell people, hey, I'm giving you a choice here. I'm not gonna put something here that, you know what I'm saying, that, oh, you're never as a subscriber going to be able to see on YouTube. You get what I'm saying? So yes, there might be things on the Patreon that is there, but eventually those things are going to come to YouTube where everybody can access it. So that's how I kind of take care of my greed when it comes on to certain stuff. There are situations that you need to be greedy in, but you have to tone it down. You know what I'm saying? You have to tone it down, because we can all get carried away. If you're greedy in the sense of doing some illegal shit and stuff like that, don't do that, man. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I see it so many times in TV shows where I'm just like, man, if you could just be satisfied, you would be okay. You know what I'm saying? And right now, I'm satisfied. You know what I'm saying? I'm satisfied in a lot of things that I do. You know what I mean? But I'm a shark when it comes on to business. You know what I'm saying? I'm a shark. I want 5%. You're not gonna give me the 5%? All right, then we can't do business. You know what I'm saying? We can't do business. It's as simple as that. Ain't no greed here. Ain't no greed here. I'm just kidding, guys. But in any case, this is great, man. This is great that they brought this up, finding out who Ping Zhang's father was. That was a pretty cool little Easter egg there. They dropped there among, and finding out the type of person that he became and all of this other stuff, and finding out that his adoptive father is also one of them 3 boys as well. Would have never known that they would have built a story on those characters, you know what I'm saying, just watching the first part. So that was pretty cool to find that out. Anyways, guys, as always, I'm glad that they mentioned the GOAT, you know what I'm saying, greatest of all times, Mei Chang-su, Lin Shu, whatever you want to call him, the GOAT. Got a little bit of screen time there. I was happy to see that. Anyways, happy to see you guys enjoying the series. Keep watching, man. We're gonna keep going until we get to the end. See you guys for the next one. Don't forget to like and comment. I'm out. Peace.